This morning on the LOLCOW Remind. Is the drama over? Is it just starting? I don't know. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you guys can help me out. I just feel like at some point it just needs to stop and, certain people just need to fucking go so we can just move on and not have to deal with this shit like we constantly have to do over and 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 over again. Also, Roxy claims she's coming on Cafe to give her final words to the LCU. She's ready to say goodbye. She's ready to say fuck you. She's ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. But before that happens, we have to start the show. So let's do it. I fucked up. Thank you, Chad, for the 3 months banned world. We appreciate you, brother. 3 months with the smoothest voice in LCU. DJ Killer Ken Star. That is beautiful, sir. Thank you. Roxy's in the chat, everybody. W's in the chat for Roxy. That is beautiful. We love you, Roxy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the LOLCOW Cafe / Remind. Hope we all having a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful morning here on May the 22nd. I think today is Thursday. That checks out. But yeah, what a amazing, crazy, what the fuck couple days it's been in the LCU. Obviously, we're going to have to address some shit because, I did what I could, right? I did what the fuck I could. But then people just kept kicking me before I could prove my damn points. So we're going to prove those points here today for you guys. As you see, Roxy's in the chat. She will be coming on. I told her just to hop in whenever. I don't want her going into waiting because, time is of the essence, right? I want her to have her calmness, her relaxedness, and all those other things. But before we get too deep into all this wild shit, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my awesome, beautiful, and amazing co-host, Becky Girl. How are you doing, ma'am?
Good morning. I'm doing great. I didn't get the greatest sleep last night, but I feel still okay. I have to do a lot of driving today. I'm going up to New York for a few days, but I'll still be here, of course.
Well, for once,
Just visiting a friend, and it's my husband's birthday coming up in a couple of days, so we're gonna celebrate that.
Happy birthday to the husband. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Luckily, I got enough sleep for the both of us, and I'm fucking wired. Batgirl, I'm fucking wired. It is
I'm
time.
ready to unleash the beast. Ah! My monster.
Bro.
You got your full pot of coffee.
You damn right. We ended to win it. This is the nectar called Tim Hortons, by the way. I don't know if you ever had it or not.
No, I haven't. I really need to try it. I've heard only good things about it.
Oh, it is amazing. It is fucking amazing. Real quick, V2 Raven in the chat says, is the hubby Batman?
He could be. He could be. Today I'm kind of like Cat Goral instead of Bat Goral.
That was such an awful movie. The Halle Berry one. It's terrible.
Wait, what? I didn't see that.
You haven't seen the Halle Berry Cat Girl or whatever the fuck, whatever, bro,
No,
Cat Woman.
I'm
Bro,
scared
it
now.
is so bad. It is so
Oh
bad.
God. I'll have to skim through it and
Hell
see.
yeah. So I'll show you this in a second. But guys, we have a new goal: 200 members. Fucking, I got Roxy on the brain. Sorry. Batgirl will be cosplaying as Batboy.
I
So
know Billy gave me the inspiration because he brought that shit up on Rewind the other night, and he was like, "I wonder if that's why, like, they're called that." I'm like, "No, but that is amazing."
yep. So if you guys want to see Batgirl turn into Batboy, please donate some memberships. It's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
look like
fucking beautiful.
Nosferatu.
Oh yeah. I refuse to watch the new Nosferatu movie. I refuse.
I still haven't seen it either. I don't know if I want to or not. Doesn't it have Willem Dafoe in it though?
I think so.
I like Willem Dafoe.
So the issue is, I think they're sheering away from the original. Did you ever see the original,
Oh, yes, I
like the
love the
silent
original where
film?
it's, like, black and white. Yes,
Yes,
all silent. Yup, it's
I
amazing.
love silent film. It's amazing.
Me too.
But
It's
anyways,
just a different time.
oh yeah, and the thing you have to realize with like old cinema, what they had to do to make it work without computers and CGI and all that dumb shit.
Oh my gosh.
You talk
Like,
you talk about
oh,
creative
sorry, go
juices.
on.
No, you talk about creative juices in the brain. These motherfuckers thinking of these stunts to pull it off. It's wild.
I know, I have, the original, Nightmare on Elm Street, like, with, Johnny Depp and everything, like, I
Mhm.
have Freddy's hand as a tattoo because that's one of my favorite movies, like, they barely had, like, any of, like, like, special like, the CGI special effects is what I'm trying to say, like, the crazy over the top shit,
Yeah.
like, most of the stuff that you saw, it was, like, real, you know what I mean? And I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool." That's why I love old, like, horror movies and stuff like that, because you see so much of that because they didn't have access to all the like crazy technology that we do now. So it's cool seeing what they could come up with back then.
Oh, facts. Yeah. So there's a movie, I believe it was 1902, called A Trip to the Moon.
I've
And
heard of that.
so basically the premise is, there's people and they have a massive ass telescope and the moon is alive. So they have a moon with like a face on it, and the face and hitting it like in the moon head, and it like cries or whatever. What they did in like the early stages of film is wild to me.
Yeah, Face
Wild
on
to
the
me.
Moon makes me think of like Majora's Mask
Hell yeah.
from
And
Zelda.
the real quick, Boma with the 4.99. Thank you so much, Boma. Shout out to Batgirl for saying Willem and not William.
Oh yeah, of course. I can't disrespect him like that.
I can't. So
I can't.
I could go on a tangent on fucking silent films. I love silent film, and I will argue
Oh
anybody in
yeah.
the ground that they are so much better than today's shit. I'll argue anybody in the ground.
A lot of today's stuff, especially nowadays, like,
Oh
a
yeah,
lot of movies coming out nowadays, I'm like, "Is it even worth it to see it?" Like, even if it's shitty and I can laugh at it, like, do I still wanna subject myself to that, you know?
yep. So people are saying my mic is acting a fool.
I
We're
wonder
muted. How are we
why.
muted? We shouldn't be muted. That's wild.
You sound fine to me.
It says we're muted, or I'm muted.
Uh-oh.
Refresh the stream. All right. Oh my bro,
Ooh.
don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me, bro. Like I got way too much shit. Way too much shit to
I know.
talk about. We
I
can't
know,
deal
it's
with
not the
audio issues,
day.
Batgirl. We can't deal with audio issues. Not today. Not today of all
I
days.
know. We can't have this shit in the cafe.
I fucking can't. All right. So, Batgirl, explain your fanfic, right? Because that's the thing. It's
Yeah.
a dono thing. So if y'all want to hear, this is wild. Batgirl, take it away. Holy shit!
Well, first of
Hold on,
all,
hold
yeah,
on,
thank
hold
you,
on.
Scott.
Scott, re-up this crown, bro. You're fucking amazing for re-upping your crown. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Seriously, I love you, bro. Love you guys. Also, I can't believe Becky threatened to go back to dick sucking for her money last night when Keem fired her. I'm telling you, bro. Like, I got a lot to say about that bitch, but Scott,
Oh,
you're a fucking
yes.
legend. Thank you so much. I love you to death, bro. It was a pleasure meeting you. Like, honestly, thank you. Um,
Is that King Scott?
that is King Scott.
Oh, thank you. I thought so. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you, King
Crown's in the
Scott.
chat for King Scott, bro. Crown's in the fucking chat. That dude, he's amazing. He's an amazing human being. But fanfic, Batgirl, take it away. Take it away.
Okay, so I have brought this up before, and I actually read the first chapter of the fanfic already. But there are, let me see how many chapters there are in total. There's the second one, the third, the fourth. Okay, and then there's an epilogue. So it'll be like $20 to unlock each chapter. And I can go ahead and reread the first chapter if you would like. So we can get like a little refresher
Yeah, go
on
ahead.
what
Go
it's
ahead.
about.
Go ahead.
So it's called Becky Boop and the Hernia of Forbidden Desire. A fanfic no one asked for, but here we are. Chapter 1: The Wig, the Hernia, and the Litter Box of Secrets. Becky Boop shuffled through her living room, the floor a treacherous obstacle course of cat toys, moldy takeout containers, and wigs. So many wigs. Today's wig was a neon pink beehive named Tina, and Tina meant business. She took a dramatic sniff of the air and winced. Ugh, she whispered. That smells like betrayal. Or tuna. Maybe both. Suddenly, the door creaked open, and in waddled kid behind a camera, her boss, her forbidden muse, her human baked potato. He adjusted his belt nervously, the hernia beneath it glowing with mysterious malevolence, like a cursed jewel from a fantasy novel nobody finished. I got your email, he said flatly, trying to ignore the sound of 12 cats meowing in demonic harmony behind her.
Scott
Hold
Jude
One
on.
of them was wearing a
814
tiara.
super
Yes.
chatted $20. I ray up my crown last night, so guess I hate you have to do.
What do we have to do? Oh, is he talking about the crown goal?
Is he talking about that?
Hmm. Ah, fuck. Well, yeah, fuck it. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'll
I'll
do
do it.
it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Thank you,
All
King
right.
Scott, for re-upping your crowd.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
Scott Jude 814 super chatted $20. JK love you Ken.
Fuck you, Scott. Fuck you, Scott.
You can't play these mind games with us.
Oh my god, bro.
How dare you?
Hold on. My asshole puckered like those fucking Tiger King messages. You know what I mean? That's what my asshole was looking like. This shit was fucking
Ah, yes. The butthole kisses.
Yo, God, Scott, I love and hate you at the same time, bro. Thank you. Guys, someone join King Scott. Someone join King Scott, please. You know, I wanted the second crown. You know, Scott understands that. I love you so much, Scott. Thank you so much. But somebody, Scott, get somebody, bro, second crown, so we can do the one chip challenge and the Kent special on her.
You gotta rally.
We got to rally the ballers, bro. We got to rally the fucking ballers.
Oh my gosh. All right. Where the heck was I? Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay. One of them
Hold
was
on.
wearing a tiara. Oh, sorry.
Fuzz super chatted $19.99. Nah do it.
All right, you know what? This is what we'll do. This is what we'll do, right? Because I don't want to.
Okay.
This be Scott re up this crown. That's fucking massive. All right, this is what we'll do.
I know.
This is what we'll do. If we'll give it till the end of the week, right? Saturday or Sunday. If someone doesn't, if we don't get a crown by then, you know what I mean. We'll think of something to do just for Scott.
Okay.
And you know, I wanted the second crown to do the goal. That's why I said a new crown. But yeah, we'll we'll figure it out. But continue your fanfic. Scott knows I love him to death, and I'll do anything for him. But go ahead. Fuck you,
We'll
Fuzz.
figure something out. All right. So, okay, one of them was wearing a tiara. Her name was Zoe. Oh, that Becky blinked dramatically, then burst into tears for no reason. That wasn't supposed to send. That was just a poem I wrote about your soul hernia. He stared, trying not to breathe too deeply. I'm your boss, Becky. But I'm your destiny, she hissed, stepping closer and stepping directly onto a litter box. She didn't notice, or maybe she liked it. No one could tell anymore. He turned to leave, but slipped on a greasy wig. Why are these everywhere? Becky was suddenly behind him, whispering into his ear like a haunted Victorian ghost. Because I wear a different
Hold on.
personality
Twas
each
super
day.
chatted $19.99. Shaking my damn head.
Shake it, baby, shake it. Go ahead.
I'm shaking my head too about this freaking fanfic. Okay. Because I wear a different personality each day, and they all love you. Somewhere, thunder rumbled, the hernia twitched. So that's chapter one.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
if people want to unlock the rest of the chapters.
That's beautiful. All right. So, guys, if you want to unlock a chapter, put it in the TTS. I want chapter 2 or whatever, right? And then
Mhm.
I was
Yeah,
going to.
there's 4 chapters and an epilogue.
Beautiful. So, what I wanted to do, I want to do a goal to go scorched earth on Becky, bro. Just fucking just lay into that fat hog. Fucking just
You should.
go in on that bitch.
Yes. Let
But
her fucking have it.
hell yeah. So, but I'll do it. Fuck it.
'Cause she wouldn't let you, like, say really anything last night,
She wouldn't.
from what I saw. I
She
went
wouldn't.
back and watched it because I missed it, and I was like, "What the hell is going on?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Come up on my show and speak your piece, and then but also whenever you come up on my show, I'm gonna, like, kick you and, like, mute you and be a piece of shit."
Hell yeah.
Okay. Right.
6 times. 6 fucking times that bitch kicked me before she finally fucking spoke to me. Like,
That's ridiculous.
you're going to sit there and invite me on the Discord, hey, show up at my show 8 p.m., right, so we can talk about it. And then you're going to keep kicking me and kicking me. Like, fuck you,
I
bro.
know.
Fuck you.
It's fucking
Like,
ridiculous.
that's straight up. I can't. But, all right, let's go ahead and start the show. Goal is set, guys. 2020s. I'm going to go scorched earth on this fucking bitch. I can't. All right. So,
Wait.
and remember, guys, the goal is 125 likes if y'all want to see the birds. We all love our birds here at the cafe. Too many people talk shit about them, so I just want to make sure that the stream is liked for those birds. So at 125 likes, the birds are unlocked. All right,
Yes.
let's get into this shit. So, as y'all know, we got a decent amount of people here now. If y'all don't know, Cafe sells coffee, right? Butterscotch. I got the shipment out, and everybody should be receiving it here by the end of the week. And they're going to tell me how it is. If you reach out to me, which 2 people have already, give me whatever you want me to say on the back of here, and I'll sign it for you, right? If you don't, I still write a thank you note on there because it truly does mean a lot to me that you like buy the coffee and support in the cafe. You know what I mean? It smells very heavily like butterscotch, but it does not taste heavily like butterscotch. It's barely there, I'm telling you. I'm asking everybody that has bought the coffee to please go in the latest live stream, leave a comment on what you thought about the coffee, good, bad, or indifferent. If you want to shit on it, shit on it. I don't care. But I'm telling you, it's good. It's really good coffee. Also, we have the mugs.
Oh, yes.
The mugs. Batgirl needs to design her mug so that way she can get her fucking mug on the store. Chop, chop, Batgirl. Chop, fucking chop.
I have the design, like a rough sketch. I just need to send it to Baja and see like if he can make it like cleaner. Like kind of like how he did with the design on the shirt.
Yeah.
But I do have something ready.
Hell yeah. So as y'all know, we got my I can't shirts because damn it, I can't right now, and I never could at this point. And then we got Batgirl's design. This is so fucking cool the way she did this. I'm gonna blow it up for you guys. Give me 1 second.
I think it's so cute.
It
I
is.
love it.
It is. It's adorable. My wife said she wants one, so I'm gonna buy her
Oh,
one. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
she
Rep cafe.
straight up, it's beautiful. It is fucking beautiful. But yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, check it out, LOLCOW.co. Check out the cafe merch store. It is awesome. Batgirl's gonna have her merch in there. Again, she has the shirt. Working on more. The coffee, guys. get the coffee. I promise you it's good. I'm not just trying to grift or anything. It's good. It's really fucking good. Okay.
I can't wait to try
I
it. I'm
promise
so
y'all, man.
excited.
I promise y'all. So let's see. Roxy, if you're still in chat, how long are you thinking? Because I don't want to get too deep into some content, right? Like I want you to just hop in, but just let me know if you can. Before we get into the I can't, I just want to give everybody a friendly reminder, right? Shit, my bad. I want a friendly reminder before we get too deep and too crazy into this shit.
Mm-hmm.
We remember when I went on Rewind and I confronted Becky a month ago.
Yes.
I stand by what I said. I don't waver at all. I just want everyone to understand when I said yesterday, I said all this shit a month ago. It's coming fucking true. And I saw it. And there was a lot of fake ass motherfuckers. Not a lot. Let me take that back. There was a few fake people that were nice to her face and then shitting on her behind her fucking back. At least she knew where she stood with me. She has to give me
This seems
that.
like forever ago.
I'm telling you. It really
Oh
does.
my god.
It really, truly
What
does.
the heck?
Yeah. You know what's funny? Look at her, bro. She's wearing red, and I'm wearing red, and she has the short hair, and I have the short hair. God, we look alike.
Oh my. You're kind of cosplaying Becky right now.
Fuck my life. I'm cosplaying that. All right. Let's check this out, guys. Just do me a favor. Check this out.
Legalities, this whole fucking. And now it is amazing.
You should have never
hasn't even said anything.
You should have never
One
came.
second, piggies. One second, piggies.
Come on.
One second,
Get
piggies.
that pig, Xylee.
Hold on, wait. Hold on. We got a donation.
Sorry.
1 second, piggies. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Now go ahead.
Oh, I saw that anger, Ken. That anger really came out right there.
You should have never came back, Becky. You should have stayed gone. No one wants you back. You should have never did it. Mike and Tina were good without you. You did that bullshit 5-hour stream where you wanted to talk to the Voldemorts. You did that bullshit tarot card reading to golf and said, oh man, we're going to work together a lot sooner than we thought. And then all of a sudden, when you come to Fat Camp, who's showing up? Who's doing all these live streams saying, oh, I know where they're at. Let me do these marathon streams trying to get down there. No one wants you back, bro.
They've been
Just
saying,
fucking
wow,
go. Go.
informed.
No one wants you, bro.
I'm sorry, Daddy Ken. Do I have to listen to you and do everything you say?
Don't call me daddy. Don't fucking insult me like that. Don't insult me like that. No, the fuck I'm not. Hell no. I had a daughter like you. I put her up for adoption.
I'm sorry. I misbehaved so much.
I don't hate you, Becky. You just have no fucking integrity. You come here, you think shaving your head's gonna change something. You think shaving your head's, oh man, I'm forgiven, all this other shit. No one gives a fuck about you, Becky. No one does. Tina doesn't like you. No one likes you. And when you left,
I don't care, Ken. You're making yourself look really weird.
Bro, listen.
PTSD. I thought it was wild before, but Jesus, where's this fucking anger?
Oh, so now you're coming at me because, all right.
I'm not
Low blow, Becky. Low blow. All right. Remember yesterday?
Can I just say the first time I watched this, I was so focused on you guys arguing that I didn't even realize Billy in the corner with his fucking like little fake knife or whatever.
Now remember, she said yesterday she didn't know I had PTSD. She said that.
Mm-hmm.
Listen again.
And you're making yourself look really
You don't.
but Jesus, where's this fucking anger?
Oh, so now you're coming at me because, all right, listen.
PTSD. I thought it was
Bro, hold on. Bro, listen.
PTSD. I thought it was wild before, but Jesus, where's this fucking anger?
Oh, so now you're coming at me because, all right.
No.
Low blow, Becky. Low blow, Becky.
Low blow with you and saying you wouldn't want to be in a room alone with me because of my ex.
No. I never said that. I never said that. I said because you look for any reason for you not to go to Fat Camp. You look for any reason. When Wing said something, you're like, no, I don't feel safe. When other people are saying shit, no, I don't feel safe. I never once brought that up to you. I would never victim blame.
Holy shit.
I would never victim blame, Becky.
Rage. No,
I would never victim blame.
Else knows now too.
Don't put that on me. I would never victim blame.
You're acting like this. I'm not the one making your mouth move.
You said it was because of what happened with you and your ex.
Oh,
I never once said that. I never once said that about you. Yeah, I never want that narrative put on me. Not one time.
Right.
I've never done that. Right. Now, how can I say this right? I was cool with her ex, right? We were at the camping trip. We had a blast. He's an awesome dude. We sat there and talked. But again, we've said multiple times, we don't know what happened. So I have no opinion. I'm not going to bring that up. I never brought it up one time. I just wanted to make sure my name was clear on that shit because I didn't want her putting that on me. That was the main
She's always
reason.
gonna spin shit. She's always
Always.
gonna fucking take
Always.
shit out of context and try to manipulate the situation to make her the victim. She always fucking does it. We saw it last night. We saw her fucking like dig herself into like 12 feet into the ground. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was fucking ridiculous. Like, it's actually impressive how she does it, honestly.
Yeah. There's only another like minute. I just want to get through this real quick. Don't ever put that on me again.
Then
I
why
would never victim blame.
be in a room alone with me? Because I didn't want to go to fat camp. That makes no
No.
sense.
You attach yourself to any negative thing. Say, no, what? I don't feel safe. Oh, no, I don't want to do this. You will put yourself in a situation where you can use it to benefit yourself. I don't want to deal with that. It would take one person to start a rumor, and then it would get back. You'd fucking go along with it and all this shit because no one trusts you. That's the problem.
You start rumors about me on
What did I start?
I never talk about you. Well, it's funny because all it takes is one person saying a rumor for it to go bad. Those are your own fucking words, and you're the ones broadcasting it. So please, don't be hypocritical with me, Ken.
What did I ever say? What rumor did I start about you, Becky?
Anytime you're ever fucking talking about me, if you want, I will go back and grab clips. But I know I never fucking
She never did. She never did.
talk about you on Queens because you're irrelevant to me.
Yeah, okay. That fake ass apology when you thought it was about the after show, and dude, I never once brought any of that up. You paid no attention to what I said about you. You don't give a fuck, and that's fine. That's fine.
I give my opinions just as you do, so it goes both ways, Ken. But yet I'm not the one who's sitting here yelling. Funny how I only a second. I literally forget you exist, except for when you're in front of me. I literally forget you exist until you turn yourself.
I want you to. Please forget I exist.
Reminding
Please
me,
forget I exist.
please. I don't want to be reminded.
Well, you know what? While your numbers are going down continuously and cafes coming up, it's a beautiful thing for me. Thank you for that one. I appreciate it.
Part of starting that help for you. You're welcome, by the way.
I did go back and look. I said Becky did give me good advice to make my show better, and I thank her for that. Andrew. I can't. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah,
I've said that.
You stabbed me with one arm while patting my back on the other. Like, fuck off with this
It's
shit.
because I can be fair, Becky. I can be fair.
One moment.
Enough of that. So I've given her props.
Enough of that.
I've given her props.
You have.
And I can be fair. I've said plenty of positive things about her. I just don't think she should be here. I'm also not a person that's just going to sway my opinion because someone says I'm sorry. Like I said last night, you have to show that when you apologize for something, you understand what you did wrong and you grow from it and you change from it, right?
Right, because actions speak way louder than fucking words do.
Exactly. And that motherfucker has yet to do that. The double, the triple, the quadrupling down on all this shit never does it. So that's what I said a month ago. And all that shit is coming to fruition. All of it is.
Yeah, and I just love how she like forgets shit that she says. She's like, "Oh, I didn't know anything about your PTSD." And then she literally brought it up a month ago. Like, hello, bitch, are you fucking dumb?
Yeah.
Well, yes, I already know the answer, but
yeah. So
still,
that's fine.
Like, come on.
Again, low hanging fruit. That's okay.
Right.
But again, she has yet to answer the question. Why is it okay for her to make jabs at me about mine? Right. The T is trauma. That's what it's traumatic. But when anyone talks about her traumas, punishments, fired, all that shit, that's what she wants. But she can throw others people's trauma back at them. It's a double fucking standard. She has yet to answer that question. That's all I'm saying.
No, she'll never answer that question.
No, she never will. So Roxy's in chat. I guess she's listening, but she's driving. So whenever she gets here, she gets here. We're just going to keep in it. Roxy, just hop in whenever you can. You know what I mean? We'll stop and do what you need to do. So let's just keep going. Also, to all 300 and some people for you here, thank you so much for being here. It means the world to us. We're gonna do some resemblance of a show, but obviously we need to get into what happened yesterday because the bitch just would not fucking allow me to respond. So, and she
just wouldn't stop.
She wouldn't.
Like even on live, like before Queens, she wouldn't fucking stop.
All right, Sterling said Rox says she'll be ready at 10:45. Beautiful, that works. So that's that's enough time to get through. I can't. So let's go and get through. I can't. But before we do that, Faulted Wolf, bro, Zeta streamed her dirty house for an hour and a half.
Was that recently? Because
remember yesterday,
I heard something about that last night.
Yeah, remember yesterday she said she was going to do that, and she wasn't in the LCU, so no one could stop her.
So she did it last night?
Yeah,
Oh my god. Oh my
just
god.
saying.
Zeta's like, "I don't give a fuck."
Exactly. Oh,
Holy shit.
A Mac brings up a great point. The alt Ken trolled her so fucking hard.
It was hilarious.
Yo,
Because I went back and watched it again there,
yo.
I still thought it was you.
W's in the chat for alt Ken, guys. Alt Ken is amazing, right? So
Oh my god.
So just a little bit about Alt Ken. I'm not going to go into crazy details, but me and him have talked, right? I reached out to him, or he reached out to me actually, right? And we're actually very similar people, believe it or not. Like
Yeah.
we have a lot of the same like background. Like I'm a vet, he's a vet, and when it comes to like this shit on the show I talk about, he's into a lot of the same shit I'm into. So I think it's fucking amazing, and shout out Keem for letting him change his name to Alt Ken. Shout out,
Right.
bro.
That's
That is awesome.
amazing.
That is
He
awesome.
really is your doppelganger the more we find out.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. So, all right. So while we wait on Roxy, 15 minutes. I can't. Let's get it going, back girl.
Okay. All right. The first one that we have here is when people don't use their turn signal.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I fucking hate that shit so much. I can't tell you how many times I have almost gotten into a wreck because the person in front of me, they'll be driving and we'll be going the speed limit, it'll be like 45 or something like that. And then like they're about to turn, but like they either don't use their turn signal or they turn it on at the very last second and they just like slam on the brakes and whip that shit. So I therefore have to slam on my brakes and like 9 times out of 10 I'm like staring at like the person behind me just making sure that they don't like fucking crash into my
Oh yeah.
fucking ass. I'm like, please don't let me get into a wreck today.
Nah, bro. The best fucking part is when people do that shit and they're trying to like merge into a lane when it's like bumper to bumper traffic, and then they put
Oh
the
my
signal on
gosh.
like their nose is already in the lane and their ass is coming. And they hit the turn signal. Like, bro, fuck you. Fuck
I
you.
almost got into a wreck like literally like 2 or 3 days ago because I was going into the lane to turn right and the people like that were in front of me, it was a student driver, mind you.
Of course.
And
Of fucking
they
course.
didn't see me. Yeah, they didn't see me in their blind spot because I was kind of like trying to like gain a little bit of speed and I was starting to pass them. They were merging and almost fucking like ran right into us. And I had to like swerve a little bit off the road. I was like, what the
Yes, absolute trash. I hate drivers, man.
I
And
know, I love driving, but I hate other people
oh
driving.
yeah, that's the worst part. Just dealing with people, not know what they're thinking. You see motherfuckers on cell phones, because like they're in like the slow lane or whatever, or they're in the fast
Mhm.
lane going slow. Then you try to pass them, they're on their cell phone or they're texting or some dumb shit. Like, bro, fuck you, fuck
I
you.
know. I feel like people should have to retake their driver's test like for their license like every couple years
Yeah, oh, yeah,
because some people who I see on the road is just not it. And there's so many old people on the road too that I'm like, all right, let's wrap it up, Granny.
straight up.
It's time to stop.
By the way, Faulted Wolf's giving you your flowers. He said, "Hey, yo, Batgirl's one of the guys for real. Salute to her, and here's your flowers." So, shout
Oh,
out.
thanks. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah. So, what else you got for me? What else can't you do or deal with?
All right. When you walk into a room and immediately forget why you went there,
Oh, it happens all the
I'm
time.
just forgetting shit all the time because my brain is just not with it.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I'm thinking of like a million things at one time. So it'll easily fucking escape, in the hamster wheel of bullshit that's going on.
The worst part, which I think chat can agree with me on this, is if it's upstairs. Like you go upstairs,
Yeah.
right? And then you go downstairs and then you're like, fuck. And then you had to go back upstairs and then you do it a third time. You're like, fuck my life. I don't care anymore. It's going to be up there when I'm ready to get there when I'm there. It's
Right,
just
right.
because at some point your knees are just like, fuck you. When the knees say fuck you, just trying to grab just trying to grab rails, trying to pull yourself up. It's trash,
Oh my
bro.
God.
It's fucking
The amount
trash.
of times that I've fallen upstairs versus downstairs is ridiculous. I have like a bad habit of like going too fast and I'll like trip and like eat shit and like smack my
Oh yeah.
face on the
Oh yeah. So what I love about like our house now is, like Like my brother-in-law's about my size. He's a little shorter than me, but he's a big dude. Like we can both walk up the steps shoulder to shoulder and not touch the wall. It is a very wide staircase, which
Oh, okay, nice.
I love that. I fucking love
Yeah.
that because I can just sit there and do around, listen to music, and just go up the steps and
Oh,
be like,
yes.
yeah, let's get down, baby.
I
Let's
love
get
a
down.
big staircase.
Damn right, bro.
Oh, I don't know about you, but I hate and it scares me the staircases that are like the swivels, but they have like the gaps in between.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna like fall through and then be like, "Do, do, 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 do."
I can't fit in the swivel steps. Like it's just impossible because I'm so tall. It's just impossible.
I would. I'm like so thin. I'd be like, whoop.
No, I'm talking about
Yeah.
going up the steps because they
Oh,
spiral.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I'm like crouching and shit trying to go. God, it's fucking trash, bro. It is fucking trash.
Oh,
Uh,
it's a mess.
so the chat actually
All
brings up a
right.
great point.
What?
We need to get into later.
What is that?
Operation Save Beans, but if Roxy is legitimately quitting,
I
is Beans
know.
going to go on milkers now, and we can't have her back?
I know. I don't know what the hell is going on, but yesterday I was waiting. We were waiting to be pulled up for a while because, like the donation goal yesterday, but we were never dragged up, and we can't just hop into
Yeah, we
live. You
can't
know what
happen
I
in life.
mean?
No.
So,
That's how you get fired.
that's forbidden.
That's how you get fired. So, guys, remember, we got I got a dono goal, 20 TTSs. Now we'll go scorched earth on Becky. One final time. I will let it all out. We're gonna let it loose, and I'm done. I ain't speaking about the
And you
bitch
won't
no
be
more.
kicked or
Yeah.
muted.
I won't be muted or kicked or whatever, right? So allow me to do it. 2020s. That's all I need. That's all I need. And I will go scorch fucking earth.
Oh, Jesus.
All
I
right.
can't wait.
I can't. Let's get it. What else you got for me?
All right. When you're in line and someone is standing a little too close,
Oh, yeah. All the time.
just a little too close. I've dealt with that a lot at concerts. I would attend a Warp Tour a lot, and that would be pretty packed. And like any like big name where you're like in the general like admission, you're just like in the like like the ground floor. And everybody's like rubbing up against you, and it's like super sweaty, and
Yeah.
you're like trying to like have a drink, but it's like getting like spilled everywhere. I actually, when I was in Michigan for a festival to see like Rob Zombie, Corn, and I
I
think
can't.
Stained also
I
went
can't.
there. There was a
can't.
bunch of other people who went, but those were like the big names that I
Yeah.
like mostly went to go see. I had a drink in my hand, but this guy was so drunk that he like bumped into me and the whole thing just like fell. And I was like, oh no, there's my $12 beer from the festival.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like $20 beer. It's fucking gone now. But he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, here, have mine. And it was like an unopened one. I was like, fuck yes, that's a
Hey,
score.
he made it right
That
at
makes up
least.
for it.
He made it right,
Yes,
you know.
yes, he did.
See, that's the thing, like with like festivals and concerts and whatever the fuck the kids call it nowadays. I can't go to those things because I get pissed off when people like move around too much around me and they're like bumping into me. That just pisses me off.
It's like overwhelming.
Straight up. And like say like if me and my wife are somewhere, right? Actually, no, I can't talk about her because Becky said if I talk about her, then she can use her against me to talk shit. I forgot about that.
Whatever.
You know,
Whatever.
actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Let her. So me and my wife are at like a crowded area or festival or wherever the fuck. I grab her hand, right, and I put her and I tell her like, to hold on to my belt, and I'll like
Yeah.
hold her wrist while she's holding my belt. I'm like, you ready? And I'll just fucking plow through people.
Right, let's go.
I'm like, you better keep up. You better keep up. Doug Savannah every single day with the Canadian 5. Thank you, sir. We appreciate you. Ken,
Thank you so
Batgirl, do you know what time it is? Oh, it's coffee time and Beans. You know the cafe will always be your home. Coffee cult forever. Cafe cult forever. Damn
Of
right.
course.
It's like we said yesterday. Beans will always have a home here. I don't give a damn what anyone says. She will always have a home.
Yes.
And
I love my beans.
straight up. And you know, if things happen and it's in her best interest to go somewhere else, that's fine. But I just want Keem to give her the decision. That's all I want. If I just want
Yeah.
Keemstar to say, Beans, it's up to you. Where do you want to go? And if Beans chooses
Right.
to go somewhere else, that's on Beans. I'm not going to hold her back. I refuse to hold her back. because she can do whatever she wants to do. If she puts her mind to something, she can do it.
I know, and I was gonna say, like, Roxy, she was even talking about, like, I don't know if I can work with beans. So I was going to bring up that point, but now I don't know how things are going to play out since, Roxy's going to come up here and say, like, her final words and everything.
Yeah.
So,
So this is how I was going to play it, right? So obviously Roxy's in a situation where it's just like truly fucked up, right? But you
yeah.
can always talk about before, right? So it's like, hey, before, these were talked about, these were the conversations had, this is what you said. Like, what's really going on with that feeling? Like I know she's had shit happening, but she's also had some time to digest the LCU in general. So I'm pretty sure she's
Yeah.
thought about the future of milkers because, if she's quitting, like legitimately quitting this time, maybe she just doesn't care. And if she just doesn't care, then it's whatever. But that's gonna be up to Keem at that point. But again,
Right.
I just want Keem to give Beans a decision or the option to choose where she goes next. That's all I want. At that point,
Yeah.
we've won. The war's won.
The war for beans.
Straight up. Stephers with the 1 month ban world. Thank you, Stephers. You're an amazing person in the Discord. We love you. Always awesome to talk to you. The cat pictures are fucking beautiful. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Love Cafe. Best start to the day. To my, she said dad, but I think she meant day. The most realist and the best channel in the LCU. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Aw, thank you.
Something I always do is try to keep it very real. You know what I mean? Like I know Xylee does, and Xylee gets real, and that's all that. That's her. I'm not
Oh,
trying to take her.
yes.
Not trying to take her
She's
thunder
the
by any
queen
point.
at that.
Oh shit.
Drama alert super chatted $19.99. I think Ken and Batgall are a better team, to be honest.
Thank you for the
Okay, thank
20
you.
bucks drama alert. I appreciate that. People have their opinions, right? And a lot of people
Yeah.
have said that they like me and you better than me and Beans, some people have said that they miss Beans on here and they'd rather have Beans back, right?
Yeah, I've seen a good mix of both, and I will accept any criticism, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
that's
yeah.
what we're here for. So I will accept it with open
Yeah,
arms.
well that's what this is
But I
about.
appreciate all of the support, you know what I mean? I've seen like an uproar of support towards me and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me.
Definitely. And Keem even said it like with if Beans were to leave, you earned it. You earned this spot. And
Yeah, thank you.
it's just one of those things where everyone has their pros, everyone has their cons, and we got to figure out what's the best fit, right?
Right,
And
right.
Beans has her diehard fans because she was here with me, right? Since day 3 to a week and a half ago, she was here with me building this channel. I know it's
Mhm.
been one of the bottom tier channels, but still, we've made strides. We tried to make changes, try and do what we could, and Beans had the opportunity to go. So you stepped in, and I was like, "This is your show now. What do you want to do? I got to give you that respect." And
Yeah.
we changed the song, the background, the theme, kind of making it
Oh
more to where
yes.
you
There's more to come.
there we go. I wanted you to feel like it was truly your show too, because it's only fair. So
Yeah.
people enjoy the
No, I'm
changes,
so excited.
and if there's one thing I can honestly say, I feel like I did fail Beans because she wanted me to change. She wanted me to bring primetime Ken all the time and all that. And I told her that. I said I failed you, Beans, and I'm sorry. But I feel like she's outgrown. There we go. Roxy.
Oh, hey, Roxy. How are you, hon?
Hey, Roxy.
Oh, sorry. Just getting home.
It's good to
Sorry about
see
that.
you.
Good to see you guys too. Thank you for this opportunity. Truly, thank you.
Yeah,
Of course.
of course.
Yep. I told you always have a platform here. Like if you ever need to come on here, say your piece, you're always welcome.
Yeah, I figure this is a very, non-judgmental, very fair place. So it's the best place I would rather
Yes.
do anything here. So,
We appreciate that.
I don't know what you guys were talking about or where I should even start. I do, as I was sitting last night, couldn't sleep in the hospital, was pulling some clips up, watched what I could. So there's a few things I would like to play. But first of all, I do want to make it clear, I am done with the milkers. I will not go back on milkers. Keem gave me a couple options, but I've been trying to pivot away from the drama. And if you notice that, like, I'd always been like, let's do IRL streams. Let me do this. Let me do that. So it wasn't like I didn't want Beans or I didn't want anybody. We were talking about making my own show where I run OBS. I do a show, but I also can't do that, go out in the IRL and then do OBS. So I was kind of stuck there. I don't want to work on Milkers anymore because it means I have to work with Mike, and I refuse to work with Mike anymore. So that's where I'm at right now.
All right. Can you turn it up just a hair, like your mic just a hair? Because they
Yes.
couldn't. I just want to make sure that, they get your part. So, as always, real quick, Nasty Nate, member for One with Bandworld. Thank you, Nasty Nate. You're an awesome person. One for the road, Roxy.
Oh my
There you go.
goodness.
So,
Where should I turn up my mic? I don't know where to go. Where?
probably like on wherever your mic's connected, your mixer,
It's
maybe.
all the way up. Yeah,
All right.
it's all the way up. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me go into my mixer. I don't know why it like constantly moves up and down and don't stay. I know what you're talking about. Got it. Okay.
It's
me
got a
see this.
mind of its own.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it like moves up and down. Does that better?
yeah.
I don't know.
You're louder for me. So,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, you should be good. You should be good.
Okay, I turn everything up. It just goes
Alright.
up and down by itself.
Yeah, I
think
got
it's
it.
that. But yeah. So there was the whole Becky situation, like when she was saying I brought my husband into this, so he's fair game. No, I didn't bring my husband into this. What I did was did something that she would do. She just like would leave and not tell anybody where she's going, what's happening. I didn't want to do that to Keem. So as I said, D Money was on the live with me, helping with OBS, seeing what was going on. I didn't even reach out to Keem. Thank God D Money did. He found a way to reach, look, there's an emergency. Roxy's not going to be here. So Keem he does care about us. He texted me, what's going on? Prayers are with you. So by the time I found out what was going on, maybe a couple hours later, I was at the hospital. First thing I did was update Keem on what was going on. Now, Keem canceled Milkers, whatever the case was. So of course people are asking what happened with Milkers, what happened with Roxy. So he went on LOLCOW Live, respectfully addressed it, and that's it. He moved on. So when Becky says my husband is fair game, no, he's not, because I didn't involve him. And that's what pissed me off so bad. Go ahead.
That's the point that I made too, right? Because I don't know if you saw last night when I went on there, I said, so like say if I come on Cafe to my audience, right? And I said, me and my wife went out on a date and I went into details about that date. She's saying, since I mentioned her, it's free game for her to shit talk, which does not make sense to me.
She had the audacity to say that, which was fucking disgusting.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I apologize. To me,
no, you're fine.
To me, it's like if he comes on camera, he makes himself known, he talks to people and all that. You could have an argument. You could somewhat have an argument, but everyone wants to say leave IRL out of it, leave real life out of it. To me, my marriage is my real life. I talk about her here because she's a massive part of my life, but that doesn't give you fair game to talk shit about her. If I say that me and her went out on an awesome date, let me give you details to my audience. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's another thing too, like with the whole thumbnail. Like I didn't know that thumbnail was up there. Had I known, I would have asked him.
Xavier super chatted $20.
Yeah,
sorry, but Milkers is a dying show. Ken plus Batgirl combo is better now.
Thank you, Xavier. He said, sorry, Milkers is a dying show. Ken and Batgirl is better now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it is a dying show, rightfully so. And there's some clips that I wanted to pull up that.
Yeah, of course.
About can I send them to you and then you play them? Because I don't even know what order to go into.
Yeah. Just message them to me.
Okay.
Well, if you do that, are you okay if I show because our DMs are going to leak? Are you okay with that? I mean, we didn't say anything.
Oh
bad.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
Because we're literally just scheduling today. That's all we talked about. So yeah, just message them to me and we'll play them. But
yeah, so I'll message them to you as we go along so we can address each one.
Yeah, that's fine. So
okay,
real quick, obviously you have the online persona, we'll say that, of being Leaky Roxy, Papa Roxy, Lying Roxy, whatever.
Yes.
Obviously that came up when I put in the Discord, Roxy's coming on Cafe to say her final words.
Right.
What do you want to say to that? Because I believe you 100%. After our conversation, I believe you 100% that you do not want to come back. To people saying that, all that, do you have anything to say to them one final time?
Well, yeah, I do because I mean, there's things like yes, I do like I don't need to have a character of cause I do fuck up in my life. I do stupid shit. I fuck up and say wrong shit. But when I have to keep letting people, especially the host, call me out on shit that I know I done wrong, like, and then I have to keep going with yes, I'm a liar, I'm a scammer, I'm a sneak, I'm a backstabber, everything I'm not. So I tried to pull away from that and wanted to rebrand and to let me be me. No, I don't want to sit here and keep having to say, yes, I'm a liar. Well, yes, I did this because of that. And there's another clip that too, and Keem probably won't even want me back after this, but when he punished me and I was his puppet for 30 days, there's stuff that and I won't say everything either, whether I said it or not, but there is a thing that I need to make clear. People hate me so much because I went to wish Billy COVID and AIDS. That wasn't me. I begged Keem, come on, you're fucking sick. Don't make me do that. You know, he's like, just go do it. Just go do it. I needed to let that know. And Keem, you're going to get mad at me. And I'm probably gone anyway, but I would never wish AIDS and COVID upon anybody. And I honestly think because I said that out of my mouth and Nightmare said something yesterday, you cannot blame anybody. You're an adult. You could say no to things. And maybe I should have said, no, I refuse to do it, but I did it. And maybe that's why I'm being punished now. You know, I would never wish that on nobody. I did what Keem asked me to do, and that's what I did.
So the only thing I'll say to that is if everyone knows you're in that 30-day period and you say some wild, outlandish shit, people can assume that that's what was happening. You know what I mean? Like, you've never been, like, outside of going at people that you're beefing with, right? You've never been a person to just attack someone with the worst, right? In my opinion, I've never seen you do that. But if you're beefing, you're beefing. But just randomly say that to someone, kind of like with the whole, like, Mitch thing, like, you know, flirting with him and all that. Everyone knew.
And then coming up on cafe, like, come on, where's Ken? I don't like beans. Wonder Woman, why are you in black? You know, stuff like that. Maybe I did do that, and maybe I didn't. You know, but there's certain things like that right there broke me apart because people in the audience really believe that I wished AIDS on somebody. There's no way. I refuse to take responsibility for that. Anything else? Yes, I may have done it, and maybe I haven't. You know, that's what I'll say there. But
yeah, that's fine.
I need to clear that up. I can't. So the first clip I sent you was why Becky's saying, you know, why did you accept my apology? And then as soon as you on LOLCOW Live, you told me to fuck off. Well, I didn't see 90% of the stuff that LOLCOW Live played. I didn't even see because I refused to watch any of it. So that's that clip there.
Was all okay.
All right, let's check this out. I'm gonna share the screen in case you want to watch it. But I mean, yeah.
Was all okay with everything when I was going to do a stream for her. But as soon as she sees Keem coming down on me, then all of a sudden it's poor Roxy again, and I'm disgusting and I'm the worst. Always flip-flopping to take advantage of anything.
Becky, she couldn't even redirect today because you got her all miscombobbled. You fucked with that lady so fucking bad she couldn't redirect.
This wig looks horrible. She can't even do the most basic fucking things. And that's the bitch getting swept for? That's the bitch you're gonna sweep for. Was all okay?
All right. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, sorry.
So, no, you're good. Let me ask you a quick question. The whole redirect thing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
When you went in there to like edit and look at it all, you saw it in there, right?
Yes, I did it 1 hour before when I was on FaceTime with Mike because he was helping me set up. I showed Mike it was there, and I was like, "Look, Mike, I even did it with nobody telling me." Xylee told me even an hour before, get in there, get that redirect in so it's there.
Definitely.
So I did it then. I did it when Mike was on FaceTime with me, and I also did it in the middle of the show. 3 times I checked, and all 3 times it was there. Xylee had to come up and tell me how to get back to the main screen because I was scared to click anything. And so I know it was there. I know it was there.
Did you hit save? Because I know isn't that a thing that you have to do, like, just to, like, solidify it? Okay, just making sure. Because I was like, what could have possibly went wrong?
I don't know. I even have the directions like that Xylee gave to me, and I followed them step by step. And I even have really big, do not forget to click add. You know, so that's what I do. And the first time I ever did OBS, the redirect went through fine. I did it on my own. It went through fine.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah, so I know how to do it. I know it was there. 3 times I checked. I was excited that I finally did it on my own. You know, and I don't know what happened. I don't know.
So real quick, Brother Survived. Never been a Milkers viewer, but I like Roxy when she shows up on the other shows. Hope things get better for Roxy and that her situation improves.
Thank you.
And Boma said, Roxy, I hope to see you again. Natural born entertainer. Keep your head up. Much love. Hopefully this isn't goodbye forever, just a goodbye for now. And Brother Survive, thank you for upgrading the cash cow. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
you have
Well, here's. Oh God.
you have a lot of supporters, Roxy, and people. I think people can separate, you know, what you do as far as like direction, creative direction goes, and then when you truly want to entertain your audience, what you're willing to do to entertain your audience, right? I'm not gonna lie, there's some shit you do I'd be like, fuck no, I'm not doing that, because
Yeah.
you are committed to the Milkers audience. They loved you, and
Yes.
it was awesome. And just to see it all kind of come down because of stupid shit like this, because
Right.
some fat hog wants to talk about your husband and just
Yeah.
double, triple, quadruple down on it is terrible. One more.
But it's also. Oh God.
Becky's the most annoying person in this universe. So, all right, continue, Roxy.
So I'm gonna send you a couple clips.
Okay.
This is a clip where it all started with me when I started a side-eye mic in this whole thing. So if you play this, I'll explain to you what I mean after this.
All right. Did you send it?
Yeah, I sent it in
Okay.
your DMs.
All right.
Tina, hold on. That's not a response to what I was saying.
Oh shit, my bad. It played too soon. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. All right, let's get it.
Tina, hold on. That's not a response to what I was saying. I was saying I made the thumbnail "Pray for Roxy" because I thought we were actually going to do like a sentimental stream for Roxy yesterday.
Don't do that over here, Mike. Wrong
Well,
place.
listen, Tina, listen. I can't say it over the air. Look, I thought we could. Never mind. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, we don't do that over here, sir. I'm sorry, you got the wrong place.
But I thought that's what we were going to do. I thought, a little sentimental stream,
I did. I said his stomach contents would look like my hair. That's all I said, Mike. I said his stomach contents would look like my hair, kind of brown with red streaks of blood in it.
I'm not crying.
Tina, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so what he wanted to say there, and he told me the only thing I said bad, and you're probably going to get mad at me, Roxy, was I wanted to do that stream to try to get dono money, try to get pity donos for you. So when he said that to me, it's like, I looked at him like, what?
Wow.
What the fuck?
So
Jesus.
Like, I'm shaking right now. That's how upset I am with him. And he told him, you're going to get mad at me for saying this, Roxy, but this is what I'm going to do. I was going to make money off of it. And then he tells me in my stream yesterday, just, show your emotions. I told him, Mike, I spend all day crying. I don't want nobody to see me cry. I'm going to go up there. I want it to be a one and done, and that's it. And he was like, don't hide your emotions, Roxy. Show it. Let people donate. Show it. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, it's not about the money right now. Can I do one show where I just want to tell my story and it not be about money? I'll get back to work. I'll bust my ass. I'll make up for it. And then when he did that, it's like I started to think, like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Like, everything does not have to be about money. And then that's another one, too,
So-
I'll send you that.
All right.
Go ahead.
This one I'm gonna say, right? Like, just to be fair to everybody, right? If I'm not calling you a liar, I'm just saying if that's true that he said that, that is flat out just fucked up and gross on so many levels to use someone's misery and all that for on another show, not even your show.
He'll admit it.
Okay.
I was gonna say though, like he's so used to that, right? Because didn't he do the same shit with like Angry Grandpa and everything?
and that's
Like,
how he
kinda
deals with
used
stuff.
That. Like,
Right.
yeah, yeah.
He deals with
so
stuff
it's
like
not
that.
surprising that he would do that.
Right. But that's maybe the way he deals with stuff. Me, it's not all about money all the time, which is why, again, I don't think I fit in the Milkers. Like, I love drama. I love stirring the pot. I love to get messy. But when it comes to real life stuff, I don't want nothing to do with it. I want to stay away from it. My husband, if he gets word that this is even out, he's probably going to leave me. For real, leave me. Because all this is out here now.
Yeah, it's
like,
yeah, that's not okay.
Yeah, I think I think what you should do is, if anything were to ever happen, just say you came on here, and hopefully your family knows that we're fair to you and we sympathize with you in your situation, right? I mean, Batgirl, her husband's going through the same thing. She spoke about it yesterday.
Yes, he the same thing, diverticulitis. So it's like, and we even spoke like we're going through the same shit, going through like doctor's appointments, testing, going to the ER when something goes wrong, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, it's fucking scary. It's not something to fucking joke about, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It fucking worries me every day.
And this is what Becky don't understand. She's like, well, her husband's not fucking dead, is he? He's not dead, so shut the fuck up about it.
Oh
Yeah,
But you
my
know what?
gosh.
My
Yeah.
husband is in a stage right now to where his colon is so big. One little puncture that they repaired, any little thing that happens, if it explodes, he's done. You know about sepsis. You know what happens to it. Tina should know about that. So yes, he's alive right now. God forbid one day that happens. Thank God he's in a place where they can fix it. But no, he's not out of the woods yet. And when they do the surgery, the major surgery, it's going to be long, grueling, hard process. Long and hard, and anything can happen. The slightest infection in the wound when they open you up for surgery like that. So no, I don't need to shut up and get over it. No, I don't, and I won't.
No,
so,
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, I said. Yeah, and I send you a couple other clips of what Mike said on air. That really fucking, when I just finally said I cannot work for him, I'm done. I'm done with the LCU, I'm done. And then Keem said, well, don't work with him, we'll find someplace else. I don't even know if I want to do that anymore.
The clown with lipstick.
All right, I got you. Well, let me go ahead and pull this one up real quick.
Yeah. I sent you two, so yeah, the first one.
Yeah, this is the first.
Either way, they're all mixed up, so I don't know.
No, I get this is the first one. This is the first one. The first of the two.
Yeah.
The clown with lipstick on.
I don't know, Rastov. Now listen, if we're all going down with the fucking Titanic, I'll tell them. After the show yesterday, I said I thought the jokes were fucking funny. Okay?
You did.
I have a twisted
They
sixth
were
sense
funny.
of humor.
They were funny. Some
I
people-
wish Roxy didn't have to hear it, but I laughed.
You know what? When a baby cries, you don't get mad at the baby for crying. When a pussy is a pussy, you don't get mad at it for being a pussy. Roxy's just a pussy. She's just a pussy. I know what kind of pussy you are, Roxy. And I was going to be nice to you, but you wanted to try to turn that around to manipulate me. Maybe you need some time off work.
The clown with lipstick on.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and play the second clip, and then we'll talk about it.
Ooh.
How about this? How about the fact? How about I got a fucking hernia that could fucking pop and kill me, and Roxy don't give a fuck to make fun of that, does she?
No,
Hey,
she
I
doesn't
got
care.
one leg. Barely the
I
rest
got my
of it on. It's
intestines
got green shit
pouring through my
pouring out.
fucking belly button.
That's right. You tell him.
Stop
Mike,
with
you
the
fucking
dead
fat
shit.
piece of
No,
shit.
I'll say it over and over because no matter how little I say it, how good my intent was, whatever,
You're a big
I
dick.
get my
Say it
ass
loud.
handed to me. So you know what, Roxy? I don't believe you. And even if you show me his hospital papers, I still wouldn't believe that you didn't change the fucking papers because that's the kind of liar you are.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
You know, Mike was complaining
How about this? How about the fact-
people talking about his hernia, but Becky literally read the first chapter of my fanfic on Queens, and like there was nothing said about it. Like what?
But again,
go ahead.
He's here. He's on camera. He shows his face. He talks shit. Tina, right, with the one leg. She makes fun of her own leg. She talks shit to people. They go back and forth. People have always said when you sign up for this YouTube shit and you put your face on camera, you sign up for criticisms, you sign up for shit talk, you sign up for hate. Roxy's husband didn't sign up for this. He didn't sign up to be on camera, talk shit. Roxy's husband, to my knowledge, has never said a word to anybody.
I do want to read a text that one of my family members just sent. They said, please tell Ken and Batgirl we appreciate them and we love them all. Please tell Keem I respect and appreciate his business. I just can't see my whatever I am to them.
Yep.
I just can't see me dealing with this bullshit, being called a liar, a snake, and a gaslighter when you're nothing but the type of person we know and love. Please just stop. That's what they said. So now with Mike, the whole, well, Roxy calls me this and that. Every morning he texts us, hey, what do you guys want to talk about today? If one of us, me or Max co-host, when we were pissed at him, we would say, we're fucking pissed at you. You said this, and that. He was like, call me out. Make fun of me. Fucking drag me. I don't care. You know, make fun of my hernia. Make fun of this. So he tells us, if you're pissed at me, call me out. So we do. We call him a fat fuck. We call him this. And like you said, he is here. Call me all you want. Call me a liar, a snake, a gaslighter, whatever. But don't bring my family into it. Just don't when they have nothing to do with it. And that is my problem. She won't stop. Obviously, Mike don't care. So I'm not going to have a manager that is managing 2 channels that have to go back and forth. And their plot. I don't want that. I just don't want the drama anymore. I love the community. I love to entertain. But if it has to be all drama and not be a little bit of drama mixed with IRL fun things, I just don't want to do it. I don't.
Let me ask you a question.
Understandable.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, Batgirl. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just gonna say that's understandable.
All
Like,
right.
you've fucking dealt with so much, you and your family. It's ridiculous.
So the one point that I was trying to make with everybody is, like, let's say if they talked to you beforehand and they said, "Hey, Roxy, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make some jokes about it just to try to lighten the mood up a little bit." Would you, not saying what they did is okay, but would you kind of understand where they were coming from if they at least gave you the common courtesy of a conversation beforehand?
I would have understood, but I wouldn't have allowed it because at that time it was such a serious situation where I
Yeah.
didn't even know what was going on. So I would have said, I appreciate you guys asking, but please, can you just think of something else? Let me make sure he's okay. Let me make sure he's stable. Then whatever. But at that time, no, I just didn't want it to be talked about. McKee mentioned it very respectfully. What happened? It should have stopped there. It didn't. They could have called me names and made fun of me, but just don't do that to my husband or my family. My family loves the LCU. They hate me in it, but they it's like a soap opera. They'll watch it, but
Yeah.
when they see me involved in stuff like this, and then my boss is encouraging it, they're looking at it like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
And I finally got them to see, and that like Keem said, they see a title, Prayers for Roxy. They're big fans of Tina. Oh my God, Roxy and Tina and Becky, they're going to get together. Look at them. Maybe it's not so bad. Then they turn it on to see that, and it's just uncalled for.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was a whole mess.
So, do you think there ever be a chance you'll come back, or are you just done?
right now, I do think I need a break. And Becky calling me a pussy, you know what? Yeah, I am a pussy. I am. When it comes to my family, I am a pussy. I will shut down. I will leave as long as if it takes me to leave and have nothing to do with this for them to stop talking about them, I will leave quietly. And I told Keem from day one, I will never disrespect Keem. I will never go off and be a troll and call him names. I will never talk bad about anybody here. I will leave, and I will leave quietly. Just if I'm going to be a pussy, I'll be that pussy, but I have to leave. So as of right now, if Keem had an idea for me to do something different, right now I don't want to sit here and commit to it. I think I do need, and Becky was right, maybe I need time off. Maybe I can't handle it right now. And I can't. But I love the communities, the supporters, even people that hated me were behind me, and it kills me. Why I stuck it out so long on the Milkers? Because of them. It kills me that I'm not going to be able to be there and, to make people laugh and stuff.
Yeah. Well, the chat's showing you a lot of support, like, and
see, thank you.
You're what? Yeah, definitely. And, you definitely have fans here. You got people that appreciate you genuinely, and people that are adult enough to separate the person from the milker, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, we definitely want all the best things for you. We want you to be successful no matter what you do. We want your husband to recover and go back to whatever the definition of normal is after this, because I don't know what that definition is.
Yeah, it's just a waiting game, really, until he's able to get that, the major surgery, and then from there, I don't know. But I never realized how many young men, especially, are going through this. And when Batgirl said that, yeah,
my husband's not even 30 yet, and he's dealing
Damn.
with it.
So I joined.
Yeah.
Damn.
I joined an online support group of wives that are going through this stuff. You would not believe, Ken. There's I think 14 or 15,000 members in that group, and all of them under 50 that are either have colon cancer, either diverticulitis, stage 4 because nobody listened. They didn't catch it in time.
Yep.
It's so crazy
1 second.
how the healthcare is.
Cynthia Breyer super chatted $20. Love you, Roxy. Growing heart emoji.
Cynthia Breyer, love you, Roxy, with the heart.
I love you too, Cynthia. I love you so much. Thank you.
Yeah. So, yeah, it is 11 a.m. I need to delete the grays. Well, actually, no, the grays are being fine. We'll leave them because this is I want everybody here right now. All right.
Yeah.
So if there's any final words, and honestly, I got to kick you out now, but any final message you want to give to anybody, straight from you, no bullshit. This is Roxy 100%. Any final words you want to tell to people here, hosts, whatever, any message you want to get out. If you don't come back, just you want to make sure this message is out. What do you got?
Well, just first of all, for Keem and Brantley, they were so supportive. They checked on me all the time. Brantley's praying for me. I couldn't thank them more. Keem truly does love and care for this whole community, his workers and the people there. So I do want to thank them. Keem, I love you. I love Brantley. I would never say a bad thing on you. It's just, you have to understand, I cannot work with Mike. I can't, and I gotta stop, you know, I'll not, you know me, Keem, you see the crazy shit that happens in my life. And he's always saying, why didn't you record that? Why didn't you record that? I'm a nut on my own.
I'm sorry.
Lunchbox super chatted $20. Roxy, you take care of your family. If you want to come back in the future, the audience will be here for you. I will be praying for you and your family. Praying gesture emoji.
That was from Lunchbox. He said, Roxy, take care of your family. If you want to come back in the future, the audience will be here for you. I will be praying for you and your family with the praying hands emoji.
Thank you so much. God bless you. But yeah.
Also, there's a lady named Nicole that says she's a nurse. If you're over 45, get a colonoscopy.
Yeah. So he had 2 of them. So, and that's another thing too. Now with this surgery, our insurances are maxed out. Our insurance is maxed out. So we have to figure out what we're gonna do from there. And this was the only income, and I'm choosing to walk away because I just can't take it. I can't. Like, my family's first, and
definitely.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do. But thank you guys so much for having me. And Keem, like I said, no disrespect to you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. Maybe in the future, if you can find something for me to do, like you said, I'm a nut on my own. I get myself into trouble. There's no need for me to stir up drama when I just don't want to do it.
Definitely.
So,
and then one last message. Skepticist, y'all had beef in the past, but he wanted to apologize for everything he did. You didn't deserve it, and he hope everything goes well for you. Much love.
Yeah, for the supporters and stuff, I never hold grudges. You know, you guys are you guys are who you are, whether you hate us or love us. And you know, there's hate trains, and people just follow along. I never ever take anything serious from the supporters. So
definitely,
Ken and Batgirl, thank you so much, and nothing but respect for you guys.
Of course.
And if I don't see you anymore, yeah, I'll be in the Discord. You know, I don't want to just completely leave the community, but I just need time.
Don't. I'll miss you.
I just need a little bit of time right now. So.
Definitely. I mean, honestly, if you need to just delete the app, delete the app. That way you don't get notifications, you don't get pings, because, you know, whenever you download the app again, not like you go anywhere. You just got to get your role.
Oh, okay.
You probably need to get your roles back, but if you delete Discord and re-download it, sign into it, join the server, because on any of the shows you can join the server, and then just get your roles back and you're back in.
Okay, because I was never on any server. I was never on any Discord. I don't even know how to delete the app. Maybe I might just log out for a couple days or whatever.
Yeah, do that.
You know,
sign out.
You know,
sign out.
Yeah. But I will be watching the rest of this, and yeah, I'll be watching LOLCOW live and stuff because I do want to support you guys and I love you guys so much. And
we appreciate you, Roxy. All right, you know what?
God bless you.
This ain't goodbye. This is until next time.
Until next time, yes. Thank you. Love you guys.
Love you too,
Bye.
Roxy. Take care.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No.
Yeah.
That's so sad, dude. What the fuck, man?
It really is, man. You know,
my chest feels heavy, you know, like when you feel kind of heartbroken, like you kind of feel like that hollow, empty, pit in your chest. I kind of have that right now, man.
Hell yeah. Well, you know, to Roxy's family, if you're watching, thoughts and prayers to you guys. I hope Roxy's husband, again, whatever the new normal is, I hope he can get to it. You know what I mean? And just move forward and all that. Roxy, we love you here. We always will. My messages are always open. Just ask if you need anything. So to everybody, thank you for the support today. I'm not ending the show. I'm just saying thank you so much, you know, and I left the Grays open because, you know, the Grays were being supportive of Roxy, and I want to make sure that they got their messages out there. That way Roxy can go back and look if she needs to. So we definitely appreciate that. And on that note, it is time for the Greens. We're going to be gracist.
The Greens.
We're going to be gracist here. So thank you all. Thank you all. We appreciate you. So, all right.
Green is my favorite color.
Hey. All right. So let's, I want to show this real quick, by the way. So,
okay.
Becky Boop said that she thinks she can be better on her own and would prefer having her own channel at this point, right? She's tried that before, didn't work out too well, and she came running back, shaving heads and all that bullshit. It's amazing to me. It is flat out amazing to me that she thinks shaving her head and saying I'm sorry is just going to fix it all. You know what I mean?
Right. It's just absolutely foul. Also, that mod comment. I can't.
Oh yeah, the real YouTube shadow. Look, this motherfucker is always in our comments on every fucking on every live stream, just shitting on us and Becky W this and you know Ken L that and blase fucking blah. I think it's hilarious, but I just wanted to make sure everybody saw that because you know getting put out on blast sometimes is just needed. You know what I mean?
They don't need the redirect. It's almost like they were built up on the redirect of live.
So so here
Hmm.
so here's my thing with redirects, right? People can say I have this opinion because Cafe rarely gets a redirect, and that's fine, right? I think that if your audience knows when you're live, your audience will tune in when you are live. I firmly believe that. Hold on one second.
For sure.
Hold on.
Lawless Fern super chatted $66.39. This is a Batgall Stan account, light blue heart emoji.
Do you know Lawless Firm?
Yeah, I've seen them in the Discord. Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Thank you, Lawless Firm. We appreciate you. Thank you for
you.
the support. Yeah. So remember, guys, 200 members, the Bat Boy cosplay. You're going to see Batgirl turn into Bat Boy. It's going to be beautiful. And also, we're still hunting that new crown. King Scott is alone. He's been alone for too long. We need that second crown, guys. When that happens, this, right, head and beard is going to be on that head right there.
Yes.
And we're going to do a show.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I will be doing the one chip challenge in the VC. Again, I may do a live stage because more than 25 people with video and all that bullshit. I really want to do that for you guys. I really, really do.
Yes. I want to do it so bad. It'll
Hell
be
yeah.
so fun.
And then one other thing I wanted to show, the fan art. This was fucking hilarious. So from our episode yesterday, Saving Private Beans. I think that's awesome. That is so fucking cool. Whoever did that. Yep. And then
it looks so good.
Hell yeah. And then also, guys, the Hot Sauce 10-pack, season 26 is ordered. It will be here May the 24th. So it is ordered. It is on the way. It's going to happen. So
my butthole needs to prepare for that because I know with the last couple, I'm probably not going to be okay.
Oh, yeah.
I like spicy stuff for the most part, like
Hold on.
jalapenos and like sriracha. Oh.
Lawless Fern super chatted $66.39. I stan you too, Ken. Light blue heart emoji.
You gonna stand for me, Lawless Firm? Huh? You gonna stand for me? All right, thank you. I appreciate that. But if you stand for me, make sure you're standing for the 6'5", 280-pound Greek fucking god. All right, that's who you're gonna stand for. I can't hear you, Batgirl. Don't say anything. I can't. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
I can't believe you unveiled your red shirt to fucking another red wife beater.
We gotta match colors, Batgirl. We have to match whenever we do this shit, all right? We have to. I'm not going red to blue, red to black, red to green, whatever. This is red to red, baby. Red to fucking red.
I don't know why that was so funny.
I don't either. Why are you laughing?
Oh, that was good. I wasn't expecting you. I thought you were gonna go shirtless. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Y'all want me to go shirtless?
You and never mind. I'm not gonna say that.
Ooh, Rule 12, Batgirl. Rule 12. What are you doing? You are a happily married woman, and I am a happily married man. We're not crossing those lines, Batgirl. We're not crossing those fucking lines.
I know the people have asked for it before. That's the only reason why he came to my head. Involving you and another person, another host in the LCU.
I can't. Well, listen, so here's the thing, right? I'm not as muscular as Buff. I will never say that, right? His muscles are physically bigger than mine. But, oh my God. Why?
Lawless Fern super chatted $66.39. Okay, I'm 4'9" that I'll rephrase. I look up to you. Smiley face emoji.
I see you, Lawless Firm. You better look up to me. I see you, little short ass. What are we doing? Hi, Batgirl. How you doing? You doing good today?
Hi. I'm good.
I can't. All right. I fucking can't. All right. Are we going to try to resemble a show now? Are we done with the shenanigans, Batgirl? Are we fucking done?
There's always shenanigans in the LCU.
You damn right there is.
It never ends.
This is
From
LOLCOW.
The moment it starts.
It's disappearing. This is LOLCOW.
My God. It's like
I
the
can't.
void. Her fingers just disappearing
Where did
into
they
it.
go? Listen, I'm not fighting Buff. I will never fight Buff. Here's the thing. I can't fight people I like, truly, because
Yeah.
I don't have the heart to hit them if I like them. You know what I mean?
Right, I get that.
You know, now
It takes a lot for me to hit
that's
somebody
what I'm
in
saying.
Minecraft.
Yeah, exactly. But like, if we would do like a friendly like sparring match where like you go like 50% or 40% just to like fuck around, I'd do that. I would do that. But
That'd be fun.
I'm not like just full blown like throwing haymakers on Buff. I'm not doing that. You know what I mean?
Fight Club, Fight Club.
Hey, LOLCOW Fight Club. All right.
That needs to be a show. Oh my
Bruh.
god. For Happy Punch, it just has like all the people fighting out there.
LOLCOW bump fights.
Oh my gosh.
Did you ever see those movies, the bump fight movies?
I don't think so. It doesn't sound familiar.
All right. I've seen like all 4 of them, right?
Oh jeez.
Their first one's good. The second is my favorite. So this reason why the second one's not my favorite because it was a lot of like comedy, right? They were doing like comedy skits. God, they were scripted. It was hilarious. It was flat out hilarious. 3 and 4, 4 is just absolutely terrible. But all right.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well.
Yeah. So again, guys,
They can't all be winners.
no, they can't.
Lawless Fern super chatted $26.55. Oh, scorched earth on Becky.
Yes, that is the goal. To go scorched earth on Razorback Hawk.
Thank you. Yeah, on that truffle hog.
Straight up. Roxy's still in chat. Thank you for being here, Roxy. Everyone here loves you. So it's beautiful.
Yes, it's a beautiful day.
It really is. So before we get into LCU stuff, because this is actually pretty serious.
Okay.
2 Israeli ambassadors, staffers shot dead outside of the DC the Jewish museum. There was 2 people shot dead outside, right? I'm assuming this was anti-Semitic charged. I could be wrong, but it just seems like you're killing them outside of a museum of culture.
Yeah, it seems kind of like a hate crime, to be honest.
Exactly. So let's go ahead and dive into this one real quick. Let's see. Oh, God.
Lawless Fern super chatted
Lawless Firm.
$26.55.
Thank you so much.
Interesting.
Lawless Fern. I can't. Thank you so much for the support today. It's truly amazing. We get a lot of UK audience because of the time zone, right?
Yeah.
We love our UK audience. Thank you guys so much. It's fucking beautiful.
It's a nice balance between like UK and the US.
It really is. It really truly is. We got no new members today, though. No new members.
That's crazy.
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy. Maybe nobody wants to see Bad Boy.
I want to see Bat Boy.
You look like Nosferatu.
I want to see Bat Boy.
That would be hilarious.
would.
I could like do like the creepy like little walk,
Straight up. BB Phil, does this count towards the wheel? Yeah, you know what? It does. It does. We're going to do that for BB Phil.
Oh,
because he's a legend.
shoot.
He's a fucking legend.
Shoot.
He's a fucking
He
legend.
is.
All right. So we're going to remove Cup. This is for you, BB Phil. We love you, brother. Let's get it. We love you, brother. Coffee cake. All right.
Ooh,
So if y'all don't know,
like the best one on there.
if y'all don't know, BB Phil, the final episode of Queens Tonight thumbnail. No, it's not. You talk about clickbait. You talk about click fucking bait. No. Stop it. Don't insult my fucking intelligence like that. I don't either. I don't either.
I don't believe it.
I don't fucking either. All right. So Sterling says BB Phil wants Ken cakes. You damn right he does. All right. So these are coffee cakes, right? This is cinnamon. Very, very, very delicious. Very delicious. So for y'all that don't know, the 476 people of you watching, BB Phil is a European member, right? He loves cafe or whatever. He sees a lot of like Hostess and Little Debbie's on movies and cinema, right? So he wants, what he likes, the idea is I buy all these pastries and they get unlocked, and then I basically tell him how they are, like the UK audience, if they don't get this, right? That's how all this shit started. So this is specifically for BB Phil. He's an amazing human being. We're going to get into it. This is going to be quick, I promise. So, if you can tell, there's like, you can't really tell, there's cinnamon swirls in the actual cake part, right? So, there's cinnamon on, if you hate cinnamon, you're not going to like this. You're not going to like this at all.
Cinnamon.
Me too. I love me some cinnamon. So, Miss Jones, welcome to Band World. We appreciate you, Miss Jones.
Thank you.
So, the cool thing about these, it's kind of like halfway between a regular cake and a pound cake. It's not exactly pound cake, but it's a little bit denser than a regular cake. That's the cool thing about these.
Yeah.
Now, when you
They
bite
have
into
a
it,
little extra thickness.
oh, I love me some extra thickness. All right. RG the Gamer, Ken fitting to get type 2 diabetes, maybe. But it's worth it for BB Phil. All right. So, when you bite into it immediately, bro, cinnamon and sugar. It's amazing. It's amazing. Now, they're really good with coffee. And I have no more.
Yes, I only eat them with coffee.
Let's get a refill. Refill the Tim Hortons with coffee.
Yum. It just completes
Oh,
it.
yeah. It's amazing. So, if you like cinnamon, BB Phil, you'll love these. You'll truly love these.
Mhm.
All right. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to the BS.
Yeah.
All right. So, holy shit, Lawless Firm became a pay pig, bro. Yo,
Oh,
Lawless Firm, thank you so much. That is amazing. That is flat out. Hold on.
Thank you.
Hold on. I need to. 1 second. I got to swig for the pig. I got to swig for the pig.
Yes, swig for the pig.
All right. I'm going to make
Swig
you.
for the pig.
Your full screen. I'll be right back.
All right. Oh,
Talk
thank
to
you
somebody.
so much. We appreciate you so much. Oh my gosh. All of the support today has been amazing. Oh, we love you guys. How is everybody doing this morning? Are we gonna get a new crown as well?
Lunchbox
Wait,
super
oh,
chatted $20. I think you need a shot of A1 to wash that cake down, Ken.
oh no. I don't know when the donation ends. I can't hear it. I'm sorry if I'm talking over it. I think you need a shot of A1 to wash that cake down, Ken. Lunchbox, what you
I hate you,
evil
Lunchbox.
son
You're a
of a
prick.
bitch.
You're a fucking prick. You know that? You know that? BB Phil with 5 gifted. Thank you so much, BB Phil.
Oh,
That is
thank you.
flat out
Thank
awesome. You fix
you.
my green screen. All right.
Oh, those are gonna go to the Bat Boy cosplay.
Yo. All right. So we got
Thank
a swig for the pig.
you. Yep.
And then I had to drink more A1 sauce to wash this coffee cake down with. So let's swig to the pig.
Oh, jeez. This is all sorts of
Oh,
fucked
God.
up.
Oh, God, that's
All
horrible.
of the acidity, your body is gonna hate you.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Everybody thank BB Phil for gifting you a
Yes.
membership if you got one.
Yo, we hit the light goal for the birds.
We unlocked the birds.
We unlocked the birds. Thank you guys for unlocking the birds. Lunchbox, this is for you.
It's about that time. Oh yeah, shake it out. Shake
Oh,
it
God.
out. Shake it
Fuck.
off.
Oh, God. Fuck, that's horrible. Oh, that is so
Shake
horrible.
away the pain.
Fuck. Oh, God. Oh,
You
that
can
is
do
horrible.
it.
Oh, God, that's horrible. Ugh.
W's in the chat for Ken. He's such a trooper.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, that was horrible. All right.
I'm sending you strength.
I know you are. All right. Let's show the birds. We hit the light goal.
Oh, I'm so excited we get to see them.
We hit the light goal. Oh, yeah. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's check this out. This is awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
how cute.
Oh, yeah. I would
close and personal.
I'd love to have a bald eagle as a pet. You know how badass that would be.
It would be pretty sick.
Oh yeah, let's they're sitting there chilling. I love it.
Aww.
You can see the white starting to come in.
Yeah, it's so cute.
That is awesome. That is.
I've only seen bald eagles in my area. I think probably 5 times in my entire life. Like I've seen them around, but it's very, very rare.
Look at that face. Look at that adorable face. Yep, that is awesome.
I love them.
All right, guys, that is your bald eagle update. Thank you for hitting the like goal. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get back to it. Israeli staffers getting killed in front of the museum.
Overnight, a deadly shooting in Washington, D.C.
Tonight, a heinous crime was committed.
A gunman opening fire at the Capitol Jewish Museum, killing 2 staff members of the Israeli embassy.
Jesus Christ,
New
go
video
full screen.
showing the suspect being detained, shouting pro-Palestinian messages.
There we go.
Police say the shooting happened shortly after 9 p.m. at a museum event hosted by the American Jewish Committee.
The suspect was observed pacing back and forth outside of the museum. He approached a group of 4 people, produced a handgun, and opened fire.
The suspect, identified as 30-year-old Elias Rodriguez from Chicago, then entered the museum and was detained by event security, according to authorities. Israel identifying the victims as Yaren Leshinsky and Sarah Lynn Milgram, a young couple who are about to become engaged.
The young man purchased a ring this week with the intention of proposing to his girlfriend next.
That's so fucking sad, man. That is so sad.
Oh my God. Yeah, what the hell is wrong with people?
We got the point. Yeah, I know it's laggy. I need to figure that out. I apologize, guys. Whenever I share screen, I look laggy. I haven't got the widget, though. I haven't got the video bit rate, whatever the hell widget, so that's a good sign.
That is good.
But it's just super weird,
So far.
it's just super weird, randomly. You know what I mean?
It just has a mind of its own.
All right.
It's a little crazy.
Nope, never mind. I did get the widget.
No, you jinxed it, Ken. You jinxed it. How could you?
We hit the goal. What goal did we reach?
Which one?
Oh, because of the money that Lawless did. All right.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, true.
All right.
Good point.
I guess I will remove the goal. Thank you, Seek, for reminding me. I appreciate it.
And you're gonna remove Becky's soul in Minecraft.
Basically. But I want to watch some of this, and I'm going to save it for the end. But I will go Scorched Earth. I promise.
All right.
So here's the... never mind. I ain't going to say that. All right. So let's get back to where we were at. All right. So as y'all know, LOLCOW Live covered what Becky said yesterday or 2 days ago. And she wanted to hop on live to give her 2 cents, and it just turned into a fucking shit fit conniption fit. It was...
I know.
It was disgusting.
Roxy almost looked...
It was terrible. And
she made it so much worse.
She did. And again, I never want to hear Becky say anything about she doesn't get special treatment or anything like that, because Xylee even said it on Rewind. Plug any other host in Becky's place. Everything Becky has done completely, they would be fucking fired. They would be fired, banned, all that shit. Right? So I never want to hear the special treatment shit from her ever again. She 100% does get special treatment. And I don't understand it. But it is what it is. I'm just happy Xylee stepped up and said that if Kim fired Becky, Xylee would run OBS with Tina for Queens. I'm very happy she said that.
Yeah, that's nice of her. Yeah,
All right.
Xylie's a homie.
Oh, yeah. All right, so let's get into this. We're going to play this at like 1.5 speed because I want to get through it so I can go scorched earth.
You're like, I'm
Oh,
ready.
this is her husband. Yep. The title and thumbnail is Pray for fucking Roxy. And this is what's being said. When Roxy's family, her husband's family, clicks on the video to see them praying. Rastov, this hit close to home for you, right?
Yeah, to be honest, watching this shit again is kind of pissing me off. I don't really like trauma dumping too much, but this is literally how my mum died. You know, she had lung cancer. She was on experimental treatment, and the cancer treatment caused the bowel to perforate, and because she was so sick, they couldn't do anything about it, so she literally just died. You know, so like making tasteless jokes like this, because it's a fucked up way to go, because a lot of the time, the doctors can't do anything about it. Like, sometimes you have to just wait and see. Sometimes they have to do surgery. Like, oh, man.
All right, so one thing I will say is, I know I've went at Rastov. I know that, I always like to call him out on his bullshit. I like pissing him off because he gets like the tomato face, right? It's funny to me. But
it can be funny.
But, I'm not going I'm going to leave him alone right now because I don't know what he's going through like mentally, because obviously it hits home for his mom, right? Like, like if something should happen like that to my mom, I'd feel the same way, and I wouldn't want nobody coming at me. I'm like, just give me some time. So
yeah, I feel bad for him.
Exactly. So, Rastov, all the love to you, bro. Like, I'm sorry. So Becky then wants to come in and try to backpedal and make people believe that she didn't know what exactly was going on. You know what I mean? She said that she didn't know firsthand before she made the jokes, whatever the fuck. 1 second. Scooby, member for 3 months. Thank you, Scooby. Hope to see you back soon, Roxy. Come hang out with us in the TCG Court if you ever want to play LOLCOW. Yeah, Roxy. The LOLCOW Trading Guard game has a Discord, right? You can go in there and hang out with people. People know who you are in there. Why not? Mm-hmm. Makes it just chill, different set of eyes on you, different environment. Help you get away from shit. Obviously we want you in our Discord, but you also need to be a place where it's good for your mental health while you're recovering mentally from the trauma, right? So why not?
This is true.
Why not?
I forgot there was a Discord just for that.
Yep.
I need to go in there.
Yep. Hopefully Kim doesn't get mad that I'm promoting it, because he owns part of LOLCOW TCG now, so whatever. But if you go to their website, there's a tab to join their Discord if you go on their website. So, yeah. All right, so Rastov keeps going at Becky. Let's check it out.
I knew it was...
The double, triple, quadruple down from this bitch, man.
Sepsis and he's fucking dying. I didn't know he was dying. And guess what? He's not dead. He's here. Jesus Christ, can we please keep things in perspective?
And then you found out and carried on. So, like, it invalidates literally what you just said.
We're not talking about you or your mom.
I'm not talking about me. This is not about me. This is not about me. This is literally about what you are saying and what you said in the clip. You said, no. Your whole thing is you didn't know how serious it was, and then you found out how serious it was, and you carried on. So your fucking argument doesn't make sense because you instantly fucking went against your own argument. Try again.
Listen, Rastov.
I am listening. You're literally. Oh my God, you're so stupid.
Talking. Shut the fuck up. The second I saw it upset Roxy, I was sorry to Roxy. If it pissed you off, Rastov, I'm sorry.
This is not about me. This isn't about me. This is about you saying.
This whole clip reminds me of that SpongeBob episode where they're like, we're not talking about this or this. We're talking about this.
Yeah.
And everything's going crazy. Oh my gosh.
All right, so I never watched SpongeBob, for the record. So
I've watched too much of it, but only like the OG first couple seasons, because like anything like newer, I don't know, it just isn't as good.
That's usually how it works. So
yeah.
So then evidently Becky keeps on apologizing, but then backpedaling again. Like, you can't say I'm sorry, but
I know.
You can't say that. You just can't say
It's
that.
so bad.
So let's check it out.
I already took accountability. And
No,
Rastov
you
is going to
didn't.
be part of it as much as he keeps putting himself back into it, making this all about him. Rastov, I'm sorry.
That's not no. Stop trying to use my personal situation to invalidate what I said, because what I said was based on what you said.
Like the sensitive little baby you are.
No. See, this is what I mean. It's more fucking deflection. It's more deflection. You're using my situation to try and invalidate the point that I made. That's literally all you're doing.
Situation, so now I'm addressing.
No, I brought up my situation as why I got triggered by it, right? But that doesn't change that you still did what you did, and that you said you didn't know, and then you found out, and then you kept going.
No,
keep talking, because you're just digging yourself a bigger hole. Keep talking, go.
I'm giving you content. Shut up and take it. Jesus Christ, you're welcome.
This is not fucking content. This is fucking like someone's fucking spouse almost dying. This is your problem.
No, they almost died. And if you don't think it should be you,
and then you found out and kept doing it.
I already took accountability.
This is what bodes the question. At what point is it not content anymore and a personal attack? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you can't keep saying, I'm doing all this shit, I'm causing all this drama for the content. You can't do that. Like I told Roxy, if Becky and them had a conversation with Roxy beforehand, then it's up to them at that point. It's up to their conversation what they want to do.
Right.
But again, you can't just keep assuming people are going to be okay with this for content purposes. No one can assume that, especially dealing with a spouse or a loved one that hasn't shown their face or talked to this whole entire motherfucker, bro.
It's just heinous.
It really is. Free Woo 92 for the 5. Thank you so much, bro. She tried to backpedal when chat was calling out the evil. Becky is evil, and she believes she's smarter than everyone, and she cannot manipulate the entire LCU. Facts, bro. Facts. And she just doesn't get it. She never will get it. And if she stays employed here in the LCU, this is just a taste of what's going to happen. She's going to keep getting worse. The goalpost is going to continue to get moved, and it's only going to be downhill from here, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. You know what I mean?
I know. She's going to be like, what, like, terrible, horrible, fucked up shit can I get away with next? Like, okay.
Cynthia Breyer said it best. Tina should be held accountable too. I agree. Because just saying I'm sorry doesn't free you of all sin. Just saying I'm sorry doesn't take back the hurt and the fucking rage and the distaste that was shown towards Roxy and her family. Just saying I'm sorry doesn't wipe the slate clean. It's a start, but it doesn't do it. Carl Lyons, member for 1 month. When someone does something to Becky, she wants the people fired. But when Becky does it, something vile, it's just jokes. She needs to get out of the network. Exactly. That's the point why I brought up. She wants to throw my PTSD in my face. But when someone brings up her trauma, right, that we're not supposed to talk about anymore, and I'm not, I'm just stating a fact. Someone brings up that trauma, they're fired, punished, whatever.
Yeah, it's like the end of the world.
But she can throw my trauma in my face and tell me to go take another anger management pill.
Right, like fuck her. Fuck her.
Double fucking standard.
Disgusting.
She should have never.
I genuinely can't stand her.
She should have never come back. I stand by that one. She should have never come back. Fuck money. Fuck all that. No, you should have never come back.
Can I just say?
All right, so Keem did a boomer move and didn't change the screen, which I've done too. I can't really even say anything about that, but we're gonna listen
It'd be like that sometimes.
We're gonna listen to the audio of Roxy calling into live.
Can I just say one thing? I did not watch any of that video. I only seen the 2 clips I played today through Cafe. Becky and Tina, you two are the most disgusting fucking human beings I ever fucking met in my life. And I pray that nothing ever happens to anyone in your family, because God knows you're going to fucking hell. Fuck you and Tina, and fuck both of your fucking apologies.
She didn't even know how bad it was, Becky. You should have let me talk on the show last night and fix this last night for you, for Roxy, for everybody.
All right. So I know there's not a lot of religious people in the LCU. I know there is some, but I'm not going to get into like theology debates. All I'm saying is, you know, with Christianity, it tries to teach you to forgive people no matter what happens. That's why a lot of times you see like murder trials, right? Like there's been countless times where the parents forgive their child's killer. There's been times I've seen where the killer starts crying and the victim's parents console the person that killed their child. That is a very, very strong thing to do. Like, I don't care if you don't agree with religion. I'm a religious person. I don't talk about it because it's no one's business. But I don't think I could ever do that. I truly don't.
I couldn't.
So to be able to do that, it's a strong person in their faith. That's all I'm saying. Like, take anything you want out of it. That's a strong person. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
All right. So Becky goes on her tirades, and once in the chat if y'all saw me. Once in the chat if y'all want me to play when I called in, because I'm assuming everyone already saw that. I'm not talking about the 5 other times. I'm talking about when me and her actually spoke. But
yeah, when you actually got like a chance to speak.
Yeah. So once in the chat if y'all want me to play it. But I'm just trying to like save time because we got 16 minutes, and I want to make sure we get through stuff. And y'all want me to go scorch shirts?
So frustrating.
Yeah, no. But let's go ahead and let Becky hear. All right. So Becky said most hosts like Eric bring no value. Whatever. We don't need to watch that. This is important. Oh, fuck that A1 sauce. The vinegar's coming up.
Oh my gosh. Are you good?
I'm fine. I'll be fine. So, all right.
That's exactly.
So for the first part of it, Becky refused to show her camera. She said she was just going to be an OBS clicker. All right, we got ones in the chat. I'll show it. She said she's just going to be an OBS monkey. Her words, not mine.
Oh, yeah, that was last night. And then I called it. I was like, she's going to do the complete opposite.
Yeah, exactly. It was a 2-hour show, bro. She's so fucking self-engulfed in herself and so much of a fucking... She's so much of a narcissist, she has to show herself. All right, this is a very important clip. This is when she talks about the LCU.
That's exactly why I don't even care to fight about it or defend myself over it. Because I don't need the fucking LCU anymore. I fucking don't. They can come at me correct or don't come for me at all.
Oh my goodness. Whoa,
Seriously.
Becky said come for her. And Rastop, you have helped me, but I've helped you also. So when you guys do your show, you always say...
All right, so... Obviously, Tina that was a whole big thing because Rastov went on Queens and helped them make this. Keem's estimation, right? I don't know. Keem said about between $4,000 and $5,000 collectively, right?
Right.
So that was a whole big topic of discussion. Whatever. That's neither here nor there as far as this is concerned. So this is Becky. I think at this point quadrupling down on Roxy and saying she doesn't give a fuck. Here's the thing that Becky didn't realize. When Becky went on Milkers to apologize to Roxy, Roxy didn't see all of the clips. She didn't understand everything that was said. She thought it was just like 1 or 2 jokes, right? And that's why when she went on live and said what she said, is because she got all of the fucking context of it, right? So this is Becky it's going off on Roxy being a bitch. Becky's being a bitch. And all
of
that.
Course.
Let's let Becky speak for herself.
Roxy was all okay with everything when I was going to do a stream for her. But as soon as she sees Keem coming down on me, then all of a sudden it's poor Roxy again. And
oh, shit, sorry.
I'm disgusting and I'm the worst. Always flip-flopping to take advantage of anything.
Becky, she couldn't even redirect today because you got her all miscombobbled. You fucked with that lady so fucking bad she couldn't redirect.
This wig looks horrible. She can't even do the most basic fucking things. And that's the bitch getting swept for? That's the bitch you're gonna sweep for. Boogie shouldn't have sold all those brooms. He needs it to sweep after Rastov and all the other shit in the LC. And let me tell you more. I'm out of breath. I have so much to fucking say. The LCU...
Go green, go!
Beautiful. So... Again, I think we're past money at this point, right? For Becky going on Milkers and doing a stream for Roxy. I think we're past money at this point. This is even before Roxy quit. Because if anyone has a significant other, spouse, husband, wife, whatever you want to call each other, whatever the right term is, you would never put money above their health. Never. And if if you would put money over their health, then you need to reevaluate your relationship. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. You need to reevaluate some shit in your life.
All right. So
that's fucked.
Yep. So Keem came in there and I'm not going to play this clip, but he basically told Becky, you know, shut the fuck up about saying you don't need the LCU because he doesn't need a host bashing the LCU and shitting on where you work, right?
I know, like, how dare she?
Becky's argument is, you know, look at the support she brought in, hate support, love support, everything in between. Her argument is always money and the money she brings. So whether or not you agree with that argument is up to you. All I'm saying is the boss man himself has said that this entire motherfucker could burn down and he ain't going to care. So no matter whose opinion you like, whatever, his opinion is really all that matters at this point when it comes to the entire entity. So let's check that out. Actually, I ain't got to do that because I just explained it. So Becky continues to talk about Roxy. It just doesn't stop. So let's check that out.
No, it's because that's why Roxy was bitching, Mike. She was saying, oh, this thumbnail said pray for Roxy. So her family tuned in and they were so upset by what they saw. As if the show isn't called fucking LOLCOW. It's your whole family as retarded as you are, Roxy. Hey, Roxy's family, guess what? You're retarded. You're stupid. Shut the fuck up. Shove Roxy back up the pussy she came out of. Useless cunt.
Becky, can you just listen to me objectively for 1 second?
Sure. But
you
you're
have
not the
more
one who
chance
pissed
to go
me
viral
off,
if you turn your camera on. Okay, this is the kind of crash out people want to see.
I'll turn on my camera as soon as I put on a fucking wig because if I'm going to be a bitch, I'm going to be beautiful while I do it. So I'll.
You're never beautiful.
I was just about to say, like, bitch, what are you talking about?
Yeah. So, I saw people in
Don't
chat.
flatter yourself. What?
Straight up. I saw people in chat talking about their spouses and all that. Like, straight up. No one would put their significant other over money. Or money over their significant other. I apologize. Never. I don't give a fuck.
Becky probably would.
All right. So, she continues. Right? Let's just get it all out there.
It's gonna feel so fucking good, and I don't care what anybody thinks. Roxy, your husband's not dead. Stop crying like a little fucking bitch because your show is failing, and you need an excuse. Save your tears.
You can't go that far.
Oh, you don't have to. I will. I don't care if I get fired for it. I'm ready to walk. He's not dead. Is her husband dead or alive? He's fucking alive. Is he dying? No, he's not.
He still could die.
So can I. Who cares? We're all dying. Who the fuck cares, Tina? We're all dying, and you know what's dying the worst? The LC fucking you.
How about this? How about the fact? How about I got a fucking hernia that could fucking pop and kill me, and Roxy don't give a fuck to make fun of that, does she?
No, she doesn't care.
Barely the
I got my
rest
intestines pouring through my fucking belly button.
That's right. You tell him.
Stop with the dead shit. No, I'll say it over and over because no matter how little I say it, how good my intent was, whatever, I get my ass.
All right. So, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, whatever. Had Mike made fun of his own hernia, and at Fat Camp he was making fun of it and like grabbing it and making people like say you want to grab it, like
yes,
he's making light of his own medical issues. So, you know,
like if it really bothered him, I feel like he probably should have said something. Like, you know, way before, probably like at Fat Camp when it was revealed to everybody that that was a thing.
The other thing is he's also on record saying that no one could say anything that could offend me. He has said that. He said multiple times, there's no string of words anybody could put together to offend me. So to me, that is a green light for people to challenge that. So evidently, bro, the hernia really bothers you or else you wouldn't have said anything. You can say, I was trying to prove a point. I was just making an example. No, bro. When you say on record, no one can offend you, you can't get offended. That's how I feel. All right. So.
It's just ridiculous.
The last clip I'm going to show is Keem coming on and saying that Roxy legit quit.
Great job. You know what this all caused? It caused Roxy to quit.
Good. No, she didn't. Good. You're welcome. You're welcome.
She did.
She'll be back tomorrow.
Really?
She'll be crying tomorrow.
Quit, I'm gonna fuck you up, Becky. I didn't want her to quit.
Oh, she's manipulating. She's manipulating, and good job. Good luck falling for
She
it.
might not be.
Good.
She might not be.
Be here. If she can't
She
handle
needs
it,
a job, Keem. She has nothing else. Her husband can't work. She's not quitting, Keem. Stop blowing smoke up our ass.
She's full of shit. She's manipulating like she always does. I bet she cried long and hard to it too. Oh, you didn't let me talk on your show, did you?
Yes, sir.
Can I get a sentence out, Becky? Look, if she really does quit, bro, you got to think of someone other than yourself, Becky. Come on, this is not good.
If she really does.
Good luck, bro.
us quit, I did her and the entire LCU a fucking favor.
you did
If
not.
she
No, you
can't
didn't.
handle it, get
She's
the fuck
good
out.
for the LCU.
Oh, she's real fucking good. Look at the chaos it just caused today. She's a manipulative liar, just like a lot of the people you surround yourself.
What did she
Like
manipulate?
you, Becky?
I don't know, man.
Projecting.
I don't fucking know. Spoog is saying break. Oh, what's up, boss?
Did you guys get to the breaking news?
No,
What
I
is
did.
the breaking news?
No, I did not.
I will just read
Sicilian
what I put in
Princess
my
super
announcement.
chatted $20. Becky
Tech
should be
Protect and
fired
myself have
Mike
parted
and
ways.
Tina should
Today
be
he
held
will be doing his
responsible
last
as well.
show on Dark. He's leaving the LCU in good standing and is welcome back in the future. Please tune in to Dark and wish him well.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Well,
Thank you for letting us know.
definitely. Well, there it is.
Wow.
Uh,
What the heck?
Sicilian Princess, $20. Becky should be fired, and Mike and Tina should be held responsible as well. There it is. Let me go ahead and put my redirect in. Now, while we're thinking about it.
That's crazy.
Yep. So the redirect's in. All right. So we got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna play.
Oh gosh.
Want to call
I'm
out
gonna
my
have
show?
to
You
tune
want to
in
say?
while I'm like
You know, you
packing
want to talk
and
shit at cafes
everything
about?
because I need to pack for my trip.
Hell yeah! All right. This
What
is
the heck?
the fans wanted me on there, so let's check it out real quick before I go scorched earth. Want to call out my show? You want to say? You know, you want to talk shit at cafes, a bottom tier show, but you know, Tina said it fucked you up so much you didn't want to do your own show. Then you want to come at me last night. You know, what I've said about you is the same thing I've always said, right? I barely talk about Queens on my show because I care not to cover you because I just fucking hate you. And
I
you know,
literally
I don't
live
know why
rent
you keep
free
coming
in
at
your
me.
head, Ken. I live rent free in your head. You've been talking
You
about
really
me for
don't.
months. You know who doesn't talk about the other? I don't talk about you because when you're not in my face, I literally forget you exist because that is how irrelevant you are to me. Now, if you came here to apologize, I'm ready to hear it. Otherwise, you could take your word salad and save it for cafe.
So I'm so irrelevant to you, but Tina said you don't want to come on. You didn't want to do your show because of me. All right, that's fine. So my major question for you is this, right? When I talked to you on Rewind, I told you should have never come back, and I firmly believe that. And the last few days have proven that, right? My whole thing is you want to shit on Roxy and talk. I want to call. Yeah. So, those more than that, but obviously we don't have that much time, so I want to make sure that we don't scam the fans and I get my scorched earth out the way. Is there?
Oh man.
Is there anything else you want to say before I go?
I just think Becky's projecting and crashing out because she thought her apology would save her ass and everything would be dandy and fine, and it's not fine, and she's just like not being able to handle it because she's a narcissist.
Yep. Coffee Girl said Queens lost over 100 subscribers last night. There you go. All right.
Bro.
All right. So, do you want to stay here, or do you want to go? It's up to you.
Wait for scorched earth.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll stay.
You'll
I'll
stay?
stay.
Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's the thing, Becky. All right. Like I said before, you should have never come back. You should have just stayed gone. You bring no positivity to this LCU at all. All you do right now is wear inset costumes and dance for $20. Great fucking job, Becky. Great fucking job. You want to throw my trauma in my face that I have to deal with, right, for the rest of my life. But when other people bring up your trauma, you want to fucking get all these punishments, get angry, and have all this shit happen to people. You're a fucking hypocrite, Becky. What you said to Roxy and her fucking family is disgusting. It's fucked up. And I am so fucking surprised Keem is leaving you here in the LCU. You say that you don't need the LCU anymore, Becky. This is the prime fucking time to go and prove everybody wrong. You have said multiple fucking times, me and Tina can go and do this on our own. Me and Tina can go out and be successful if we need to. Bitch, go then. You say that you have a degree, you can get these fucking jobs making all this money, yet you sit here and talk about how your mental health is gone, people driving you crazy, and that you don't need this shit anymore. Bro, go then. Prove everybody else wrong. Prove Keem wrong. Prove the world wrong, but you won't. You know for a fact you can't get nothing else because you're nothing. You are a nothing human being that has no value except embarrassing yourself for money, which, you know, some people refuse choose to do. But that's okay, Becky. If that's how you got to make your money to pay your bills, fine. That's cool. I could walk away right now, Becky. I could walk away right now and be just fine. But I love the fan base we have. I've been in this motherfucker since day one, and I love the community that Keemstar has built. That's why I'm still here. Hopefully we continue to go here. We've been making great strides. But you can go and no one would care. Literally no one would fucking care if you left, right? But say what you need to say. I don't give a shit. But all we know, Becky, is right now, Keeman's on record saying on Cafe he would fire you over me because he know I would have his back 100%. He said that on Cafe. Go back and look it up. He was driving to Fat Camp. Keem knows I got his back. I would do anything I could for that guy. He truly knows that. He wouldn't trust you to be around anybody and not try and stir the shit and talk shit. When you were at Fat Camp for 2 fucking days, you caused negative shit. All you did was bring the whole entire mood down. Everyone literally said there was an aura in the feeling when you were there at Fat Camp that was just uneasy. And when you left, that aura was gone, Becky. You need to go away from the LCU so it can succeed. You're a fucking anchor keeping that bitch in the ocean. If it was a boat, it'd be stuck in the ocean. It ain't going no fucking where without you. If you fucking left, the Keemstar storm would come and bring that boat into the fucking promised land to success. He will still do it. I have no doubts in that man. But with you, you're going to do everything in your fucking power to hold the LCU back because you know you have nothing else without it. So go, prove everybody right, and just let us be. We are so good without you, Becky.
Lawless Fern super chatted $66.39. I was going to crown to Queens but fudge Becky, I'm spreading love through the people who have had to put up with her dumbass instead. Love you guys.
Oh, we love you, Lawless Firm. Guys.
Thank you so much.
Guys, it's 12 o'clock. We got to send you off to LOLCOW Dark. Go give Tech Protect well wishes from Cafe.
Yes.
Sorry I couldn't get amped up and scream like I normally do because my wife's in the other room working and she would literally yell at me and probably divorce me if I got over one of her calls. So, because she actually has a real job, Becky. She actually is a corporate woman with a high school education. She's a corporate woman at a very high-paying job with a high school education where you're fucking Miss Harvard Extension School dressing up in fly costumes and roach costumes. Let's keep that in perspective,
No cuddle
Becky.
sessions. No cuddle sessions.
I also have a master's degree I don't talk about, Becky, because this isn't the place for it. We'll see y'all actually, no. Tomorrow is Friday. It's going to be Batgirl. We're going to figure that out. We need to send you up to LOLCOW Dark because I don't want to get a speeding ticket. We love you. Thank you so much for the support today. You're fucking amazing. We'll see y'all next time. Take care, everybody.
Yeah.